Hi, welcome to Movie City Recap channel. Today's movie begins when we find Cassie Sullivan is walking through the woods with a gun in her hands. She entered an empty store to take supplies. She heard somebody is calling for help. Cassie finds a man hidden in the back. Both of them have their guns, ready to shoot the other. They asked each other to lower their weapons. The man did, but Cassie didn't. She asked the man if he carries a gun in his other hand. She asked him to show his other hand. He answered that if he did, this will open his wound. Cassie insists to show her his second hand. As he responded, a light flashes from him and startles Cassie. Cassie shoot the man. She tried to find what he was carrying in his hand. He was holding a crucifix and she is horrified at what she has done. Returning back a few days, Cassie was a regular high school girl. She lived with her parents and her little brother Sam. Cassie is a player in a football team and has her best friend Lisbeth, and she had a crush on football player Ben Parrish. While at home with her family watching the news on TV, which is talking about a strange aircraft descended and remained hovering above the city for a number of days without movement, her brother goes out to see it.
10 days.
The people start to leave the city, referring to these strange visitors as the others. The others release the first wave, which is an electromagnetic pulse that wipes out all the power on the planet. Planes fall from the sky and kill many people. There is no fresh water supply. Cassie and her brother Sam have to get water from a nearby lake. The second wave starts. It brings powerful earthquakes and tsunamis to coastal cities, killing even more people. The third wave begins when the others start to modify the avian flu, which infects many people including Lisbeth and Cassie's mother, which has died later. Cassie, Sam and their dad join survivors' camp. A large dust storm forms, and from it emerge military men in vans, led by Colonel Vosh. He says he's there to help them. They gather all the children and send them on a bus to a safe location. Cassie's father lets Cassie and Sam go. Sam forgets his teddy bear, so Cassie runs off the bus to grab it. The buses start driving away before Cassie can make it back.
Sam!
Vosh tells the adults that the fourth wave has begun. The others now are among us in the shape of the human being. It's easy to detect them in young people through checking, but it is difficult to discover them in adults. Anger and panic control the adults. A gunfight breaks out. Every adult is being killed, including Cassie's father. Cassie grieves for her father and continue to push ahead alone. The children arrive at Camp Haven, a military training facility. Ben and Sam are enrolled. They are given nicknames. Ben is Zombie and Sam is Nugget. Ben meets Sergeant Resnick. She injects a tracker in the back of his neck. She will put him in a little exam, or maybe a training. She sits him in front of a two-way mirror where a boy is hooked up to a chair. Resnick told Ben that the boy is really another. She told him she has to be sure that when he will put in a mission, he will did it. Motivating him using his dead sister necklace, remembering him that his family were killed by the others, then gives Ben a button to kill the boy. And he did.
Welcome to the fight.
Cassie carries a gun that her father gave her before he died. She walks through dead bodies. A shot is fired, hitting Cassie in the leg. More gunfire is heard. And Cassie crawls to safety before she passes out. Ben and the other children start the training. He became a friend with Dumbo, and they are presented with a girl called Ringer, who is really tough. She is an excellent shot. She showed the children how to shoot. Cassie wakes up. She finds herself with a young fellow named Evan Walker who was caring about her. He treated her gunshot wound.
I'm Evan Walker.
Cassie wants to leave looking for her brother Sam, but Evan warns her to go out there alone. Cassie discovers that Evan took her gun and hid it. Colonel Vosh brings Ben into the control center, telling him that the fifth wave is started. He gives him a helmet that will allow him to detect another so that he can kill them. Evan training Cassie how to defend herself. He showed her the best way to take someone's gun and cripple him. Cassie and Evan are attracted to each other. The children are brought to where others have been recognized. They spot various individuals with green skulls and fire at them. They then see Ringer from their lenses and see a green skull. Before anybody can shoot her, Ben stops them. he is spotted with a green skull as well. He realized that Vash and Resnick deceived them, and that they are truly others. The fifth wave is the messes with themselves.
Oh god.
Since they are handily controlled, they are being utilized as pawns to clear out the other people gradually. Cassie discovers that Evan isn't exactly human in the wake of seeing him kill somebody in the forest. He guarantees that when the spacecraft showed up, a switch went off in him. He told her that he believes that he is both human and others. He says he saved her when she got a shot from someone.
Was wrong.
Evan claims that his adoration for Cassie is making him more human. She runs from him and is safeguarded by the military. Cassie is taken to the camp and goes through similar interaction as different children. Just this time she can quickly detect something dubious with Resnick.
Cassie?
Both of them battle until Cassie takes Resnick out. Ben and Vash are in an open conversation together talking with reality. Vash affirms that he and the rest of the military are others, and that they need the Earth for themselves. The base is then invaded. Cassie runs into Ben, and is then rejoined with Sam.
Cassie?
Evan appears and kisses Cassie for the last time before he goes to explode the office.
We gotta go.
They run outside before the place is exploded. Ringer salvages and driving them away in a van. Cassie watched the place totally damaged, feeling sad for Evan's penance. Colonel Vash, the military and youngster recruits escaped in helicopter and aircraft. The children then set up their own camp. Cassie gave a message that they haven't lost trust and hope, confirming that hope is keeping them alive.
It's our hope that makes us human.
Thanks for watching. See you later.